Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is what your crush feels about you right now. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image, number, and stone. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what your crush feels about you right now. Okay, so we start off with the 5 of Wands here. So instantly I'm seeing a competitive vibe. Okay, like a feisty, flirty, playful. This person could think, they're in competition to get your attention, to have a shot with you basically. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing that there's a vibe between you guys, this unspoken connection and chemistry. So that's an interesting way to start off. Ace of Wands. Okay, so a real fiery dynamic. I'm seeing that sparks are flying between you guys and that the feeling is mutual. This is a general reading, so take it if it resonates. But the attraction, the chemistry, the magnetism, it's all there between you guys. And, there might be a bit of playing hard to get between you two, but I'm seeing that this person is hooked and they're not going anywhere, okay? Like with the 4 of Earth, that tells of somebody who's like, they're stuck on you, basically. Very fiery start. So honestly, they could be a fire sign, Sagittarius in particular, Aries or Leo as well. And you could be an earth sign, but of course it doesn't have to be. That's just like the dynamic that's coming through. This person's like, I gotta keep my balance when dealing with you because the emotions that are hitting them are intense. 8 of Wands. This is a fast moving connection. Okay, so you guys are going to go from friends to lovers in like in no time. In fact, yeah, I feel like if you guys aren't like in communication, you're going to be. And after communication, I see action happening. The 8 of Wands is a very fast moving card. So it's like boom, boom, boom. This person's got you on their mind. I see it being mutual. And it's like the rest is history. Okay, but there is a bit of groundedness and practicality here with the King of Earth. Okay, so not getting though, even though that's representing your person, they overall do not come across like an earth sign, even if they are one. They're coming across very fiery. They like things fast and it's just a very fast moving energy. But this could tell though of like, if all of a sudden you guys feel like things are moving quickly and then they just stop. Okay, it could be this person. Yeah, just don't be surprised if, all of a sudden there's like a halt in this connection. It doesn't have to do with you. It has to do with what this person is dealing with on the daily, life to life stuff. Ooh, okay, hold up. This is all kind of telling a bit of a different story now. Okay, so it's possible that you who have already talked to this person and dated or, talked even on a regular basis, it's possible you two didn't get off on the right foot. Okay, I'm seeing some kind of abrupt shift happening. And then with the Ace of Pentacles reverse, it's like you didn't quite take off with this connection. But here's the thing though, regardless of even if that happened, this person is so drawn to you. They want to fly over this obstacle, okay? Yeah, because we have the 6 of Wands here. So this one in particular, it's like flying over. Doesn't matter what's happened. They're trying to be smart, though, about this connection. So it could be, all that fiery passion kind of got in the way of something to do with being practical. And you both kind of had to take a step back from this connection. Reassess how you're both approaching it and then carry on, because I do feel like you both want to carry on with this connection. So just because, there was a setback doesn't mean that means anything about the connection. I just see though the key here is remaining balanced and grounded. Okay, that earth mixed with temperance. It's like the key to success here. All in all, though, this person is super drawn to you and they do want to do what it takes to make it work with you. Okay, let's take a look at how they view you. They view you guys like a dream girl or guy. Okay, they literally feel like they dreamt you into existence. You come across like a Virgo to them, even if you're not. I was picking up on that. Okay, group one, let me know if you're an earth sign because it's coming through strongly. But again, you don't have to be. But I see that you've got style. You've got class. You're a very thorough person. Like, you won't do something halfway. You go all out with things. You give it 100. And yeah, you expect the same in return, and this person's coming across like a fire sign, even if they're not one. They can definitely be driven by emotion and passion and very action oriented, but they don't always think before they act. Okay. And then it's like they have to like step back and reassess, like, what went wrong? What do I do now? Okay. It's got that kind of feeling going on. And meanwhile, you guys have a bit more of a mature energy to you. And that's not to say this person isn't mature. I just see them operating differently than you. And it's kind of like one of those like, well, yeah, type of things. Like, you could have seen right through that whatever they said or did wasn't gonna end well, is like the feeling I'm getting. But this person couldn't see that. So it's like they have to learn the hard way. So it's like, it's coming through like this is some kind of learning experience for this person. Like, I don't feel like they had any ill intentions. It could literally be something too, like they told you they would text or call you when they got home or something, or, for plans, and like they didn't do it. It's just like kind of like something where, you wouldn't do it. So you think, if I mean what I mean to you, like, how could you do it? And I literally see, though, this person just operates differently and that it doesn't mean anything, but I know it makes it tough, though. It's coming across that one of you could be going through kind of a hardship right now. And if it's not a hardship, it's literally like going through the ringer. Okay, juggling a lot right now in life is what I'm seeing. They see you as somebody who likes to dance. And they love the way you move. And if you sing out loud, yeah, they love watching you. Just be how you are. You are a firecracker to this person, though, okay? And being with you, like, just, being with you, meaning like in the same space as you, is like fireworks to this person, okay? They just feel so happy around you. But this also represents that sometimes they don't know what to expect with you, okay? Like, you could say or do something as well that shocks this person. So you both kind of have that shock factor to you. So that's interesting. So there's a bit of fire in your chart as well. And they say, I think about you all the time. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to explore this connection even deeper, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like a permanent discount on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. It also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. What your crush feels about you right now. Okay, so instantly what's coming through is this person has felt like throughout their life they have been unlucky in love, okay? Meeting you, though, has really flipped the script for this person. They're like ecstatic is like the word that's coming to me. They feel like meeting you is like a dream come true. Okay, life feels like a fairy tale. This person wants nothing more than to literally be their best self now. Okay, you've inspired them to do that. which I think is amazing, whether you two become something or not. You know, when we activate that passionate flame within others and then they are inspired to live their best life, it's like, that's amazing. Yeah, in fact, they are coming across like the King of Cups. So it's like their heart is open. This person is coming across as being loving and just wanting to create, okay? It's like you guys are like a muse, a creative muse for this person. Okay, their friends don't even know who they are anymore. That's what I'm seeing. They've just come alive. I feel like they're smiling more. It's amazing to tap into. And then with the Star card, it's like, this is like one of those connections that just feel like out of this world, you know, like one in a million, unique. They view you like a star, okay? You shine. You're just off doing your own thing. They almost feel like you're oblivious to how much they're into you, okay? So it's interesting. I feel like as I'm saying that, some of you are going to be like, oh, it's reversed, you know? Well, it's definitely a mirroring connection. Like, I feel like you're both kind of like not sure, you know? So it keeps you both wondering. And in fact, with this moon card in particular, I get a real magical feel. So there's something about being under the night sky that reminds this person of you. It's just the connection you two have is magical and otherworldly. You know, it's like got one of those, it's kind of like that feeling of like wishing upon a shooting star, you know, like, or a wishing well, something like that. Like the magic and fairy tale type vibe. You come across like the Queen of Air, but not in a way that is cold. I'm getting more of this just represents like they know you're an intelligent, wise person that is no nonsense. You know, you're not playing around. So it's kind of like, don't approach you if this person doesn't want what you want. Okay, they know this. And if you don't even have to voice that. They just know. You know, it's your vibe, your energy, all that. The other thing is it's hard for them to get a read on you. So I do feel like they're doing the same thing. They don't want to like show their hand, so to speak, too soon and like open up, you know, just yet with how they feel because it's new. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, this person feels inspired. They want to create. So if they share with you like something they've created, or it could be writing, design, music, you know, whatever their creative outlet is, it's like, yeah, okay, that was inspired by you guys. We have a lot of water and air coming through here as well. So one of you could be a water or air sign, but either way, it just represents the energetic dynamic between you guys. Which really is a deep, but you know, otherworldly type of connection. I love that it's like you both inspire each other to be the best and have the best life, you know? So that's great. Yeah, this just has such a fresh crush type of feel to it. It's so sweet to see. And like anything is possible type vibe. Okay, let's take a look at how they view you right now. This is coming across like a newer connection. And if this is somebody you've known, okay, it's like all of a sudden you two are taking notice or going somewhere with this connection. Okay, something is blossoming. They see you to be a deep person. They don't see you to be superficial or shallow. They see that, especially the more that they talk to you, that you can go deep. You're wise, intelligent. You are really good at conversation, whether it's deep or lighthearted and playful. So you've got both going on. You make them want to be a better person. Yes, I was picking up on that. You also might be seeing 222 a lot or other repetitive numbers. Okay, that's when you two are like connected and aligned, thinking of you at the same time. They are highly attracted to you guys. They see you as somebody that they could have a future with, that they could grow with, that they could build with. Okay, so for some of you, it is coming across that you two could be kind of opposite in some way. And for others of you, I feel like this just kind of shows that you could come from two totally different worlds, but I see it's okay. Like, it doesn't make a difference, and that you two are still drawn to each other, and it would work. Connected through music. Okay, so it's got like that 5D type of connection where certain songs could play, and it's like you both you either know that the other is thinking about you, you know how they're feeling, okay, you could dream about them. Said otherworldly, totally, even if this is a newer connection, it has that soul-like recognition type of connection, like you two have known each other no matter how new it appears. And it's full of like inspiration. I see you both feeling alive and inspired, and like you both want to go off and create. Okay, it brings out the artist in both of you. I just see you, like both of you, just having this lighthearted, carefree, playful energy that maybe you haven't felt in some time, and it's a great wavelength, Like I said, whether you two end up together or not, it's like this is a good energy to be in. So that's amazing to see, group 2. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like a permanent discount on my personal readings, feel free to join my Patreon. I also offer exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, and it also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what your crush feels about you right now. Okay, so instantly what comes across is that this has a very back and forth type of feeling with this dynamic between you guys. So instantly, I'm seeing with the Hierophant here that it's possible that you and this person could be opposite in some way that matters for you both, and you're both wondering if it's like a deal breaker or not, okay? And this could be a cultural background difference, spiritual, religious difference, an age gap, okay? Take what resonates with you, and if it's none of that, then that's not your message. But that is interesting that that's what comes to me immediately. Okay, moving right along. So the Page of Wands, though, tells me, though, regardless of whatever's coming across for both of you, you're both super drawn to each other, and there is like this chemistry, firework, passionate type of energy between you both. Okay, so I see that being mutual, that you're both interested in each other and want to explore this connection. There could have been some type of fallout between you two, though. Okay, so as much as I feel like you both are drawn, and it could be whatever this factor is, okay? I'm just seeing like something about you two taking off, and then all of a sudden something shifted between you guys, and then it felt like your world got flipped upside down. Literally, like the world card flipped, okay? And now it's like you're both going your separate ways while wondering, you're curious about each other, and you're wondering like, hey, both are wondering like, how are you doing? Do you miss me? Do you still want to give this connection a go? Okay, it has like this unfinished business type of feeling, and like this longing and this missing each other. In fact, you two might be, some of you are in communication, but it's very spotty. I feel like it's kind of like here and there. Nobody's really saying what they want to say, like that kind of thing going on. Yeah, and they feel like you don't want anything to do with them, is what's coming across. So meanwhile, they're kind of trying to act like they're cool without you, and they're living their best life, whether they feel like that or not, but they can't. Energy doesn't lie. I see this person misses you, okay? And they do wonder about you, and they want to explore this connection with you. In fact, things feel pretty unsettling to them now that you two either aren't in communication or you're not communicating the way that you were. And you know what? If it's none of that, now I'm getting a whole different message for those of you that this is a pretty new connection. It's that you two aren't seeing each other like you were. So maybe you were running into each other, or, you worked at the same department as them or something like that. Now that you're not, just there's this feeling of disconnect and feeling like you should carry on with your life, but yet you're both still feeling connected and still wondering about the other. And it feels unsettling, you know? Because I see that when you two were seeing each other and interacting and communicating, that you both felt really alive. But it could be that it was such a new connection that before you guys got split up, you might not have exchanged that contact information. Something like that's coming through. So it kind of has this feeling of like, am I ever going to see this person again? Okay, so let's take a look even further. So yeah, we have the Emperor reversed as the overall mood for this connection. And what I'm getting is that this person just doesn't feel like their best self. They felt like their best self when they were either seeing you, talking to you, or being with you or by you. And now that they're not having any of that, they just don't feel like their best self. Even though they're trying their best to move on. And act like this doesn't bother them when it does. We have a lot of fire coming through here, then earth and water. So they could be a fire or an earth sign. Or you could, but you don't have to be. Aries, Leo, and Cancer, though, is standing out to me. Okay, let's take a look at how they view you right now. Okay, so whatever happened between you two still comes across as a shock to this person. Okay, they feel like the rug got ripped out from under them and they were blindsided, and they're still trying to make sense of this, as well as like wonder like, what should I do? Will I ever see you again? I felt so alive with you when I was seeing you, and now I don't. This person sees you guys. With my learning and teaching yourself and others, you guys come across like you're a natural teacher. Some of you could be a teacher in some way. You pick up information really quickly. You have the amazing ability to communicate it to others in a way that they not only understand it, but like you're teaching them something. Some of you could live at a distance from each other, but if that's not the case, then this represents the distance that you both feel because you're not seeing or talking to each other currently. They view you guys like a rebel, okay? Somebody who is true to themselves and challenges the status quo, and you can be blunt when you talk, you know, and it's refreshing. You say what other people are thinking. They also see you as somebody who lives in a world of their own and you keep a lot to yourself. Okay, so you do come across as being mysterious to this person, but they find it intriguing. It always makes them want to know more about you. You are also somebody who comes across like family is the world to you, and you also could be busy a lot of the times due to family. We have all work and no play. It doesn't literally mean no play. It just means that you spend a lot of time working. And if not, working, it could be working on something like hobbies, projects, stuff like that. Then we have my air card. So this explains like the dynamic you two had. They want you to know you're not just imagining this. They really miss you too. They feel a deep soul connection with you. They're currently waiting on contacting or taking any action. They want to see if they get a sign from you first. And they're also diving into other things. So like you, this person is really busy as well. It's mostly work, but for some of you, it won't be that. So some of these people are working or getting another job or and as well as are in school. So like they're juggling a lot right now. And it's taking up a lot of their time, energy, and attention. But even though that's the case, this person wants you to know that you are still on their mind and they still want to explore this connection with you. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All the information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys.